Is your mobility slipping away day by day? Are your legs feeling heavier, weaker, or even painful with each passing hour? Simple tasks like standing up, walking, or climbing stairs becoming harder and harder. If this sounds like you need to pay attention right now. What I'm about to reveal in this video could be the shocking reason why you're feeling this way. You may not know it, but certain everyday foods and even vitamins, ones you probably think are helping you, could actually be making things worse. Imagine this. Two vitamins that are supposed to be good for your health could actually be stripping away the strength from your legs, causing your muscles to weaken, your joints to strain, and leaving you feeling more unsteady, uncomfortable, and vulnerable. And the scariest part? These hidden dangers are right in front of you, every single day, in what you eat and drink. Yes, those vitamins you trust to protect your bones, they might be speeding up muscle loss instead. But here's the silver lining. This video from Health Wisdom is going to reveal the truth behind the foods and pills that are secretly draining your strength. You'll learn what's really causing the pain, stiffness, swelling, and that constant feeling of fatigue. Most importantly, you'll discover simple changes you can make today to take back control of your health, restore your vitality, and keep your independence. Want to feel strong again? Want to protect your legs for years to come? Stay with me until the end, and I'll show you how. Sweets and sugary desserts. Those comforting treats that bring us joy and a little pleasure. But did you know that after 60, these indulgences can turn into silent enemies to your leg health? It's true. Excess sugar in your diet triggers inflammation, especially in your muscles and joints. And this isn't just about a little discomfort. It can make your legs more sensitive, painful, and even lead to deterioration over time. The real danger? Sugar directly fuels insulin resistance, which drains your muscles of the energy they need. When your muscles run low on energy, they start to weaken, making it harder for them to do their job. But it doesn't stop there. Sugar also leads to weight gain, and every extra pound puts more strain on your legs. Your muscles and joints have to work harder, leading to even more wear and tear. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass. Combine that with sugar, and you're facing a double whammy: muscle loss and inflammation. Sugar also increases toxins in your body, making inflammation worse. The more inflammation, the harder it becomes to keep your legs strong and functioning. And here's something even more concerning. Sugar messes with your blood circulation. Poor circulation means your muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to recover and stay strong. That dessert might feel good now, but the cost could be too high for your health and your mobility. But there's hope. You don't have to give up dessert entirely. By making simple swaps, like cinnamon sprinkled fruit or homemade desserts with less sugar, you can still treat yourself while protecting your legs. It's time to make choices that honor your body so your legs and your future stay strong. We all love a tasty treat, like those golden French fries. But have you ever stopped to think about what they're really doing to your body, especially after 60? It's hard to resist, I know. But here's the truth. Fried foods, loaded with trans and saturated fats, are quietly harming your body in ways you can't ignore. These fats cause inflammation to spread throughout your body, tightening your muscles and joints, leaving you feeling stiff, sore, and more prone to injury. This isn't just about discomfort. The fat in fried foods actually slows down your blood flow, making it harder for muscles to get the oxygen and nutrients they need to heal and grow stronger. And as time passes, this poor circulation leads to something more serious: blockages in your blood vessels. This means your leg muscles aren't getting the nutrients they need to stay strong, which speeds up joint damage. Think about your favorite fried foods, like donuts, chicken nuggets, or those crispy fries. When you eat them often, it may feel like a treat at the moment, but your body is paying a price. Your legs feel heavier, more painful, and less steady, especially after a greasy meal. It's your body warning you, trying to tell you to take action before it's too late. I know making changes can feel hard, but trust me, it's possible, and it's worth it. If you want to keep your legs strong and your independence intact, cutting out fried foods is a huge step in the right direction. So what's your move today? Drop a comment below Let me know if this is hitting home for you. And don't forget to hit subscribe to stay tuned for more life-changing health tips. You've got this. White bread. It's a go-to for breakfast and snacks. But did you know that it can be doing more harm than good, especially after you hit 60? Made from refined flour, white bread loses nearly all of its beneficial fibers and nutrients. What's left is a carb that's quickly absorbed, sending your blood sugar levels soaring. This can have a serious impact on your legs. Those blood sugar spikes can cause fatigue, weakness, and muscle discomfort. And over time, it leads to more than just tired legs. It disrupts your metabolism and increases insulin resistance. This means glucose has a harder time getting into your muscle cells, leaving your legs without the energy and strength they need for everyday tasks. The result? Weak, unstable legs that struggle to stay firm and strong. It's a vicious cycle that, if left unchecked, can lead to muscle loss, a common issue as we age. But here's the real kicker. To prevent this, your body needs more protein. Yet many people overlook protein while continuing to eat white bread every day, unknowingly starving their muscles. The outcome? Weak, exhausted legs that can barely keep you moving. And if you're adding butter, cheese, or sugary toppings to that bread, you're also inviting extra weight gain. The more weight you carry, the more pressure you put on your already vulnerable legs, causing pain, inflammation, and an increased risk of injury. White bread isn't helping you move, it's slowing you down. But don't worry, there's good news. You can still enjoy bread, just choose better options. Whole grain breads, like those made with oats, flaxseed, and rye, are packed with the nutrients your muscles crave. They're also great for digestion and help keep blood sugar in check. Pair them with healthy fats and proteins like eggs or avocado, and you've got a meal that supports your body. So it's time to make a change. Not to quit bread, but to switch to the right kind. Alcoholic beverages as we get older, especially when it comes to the health of our legs and joints, alcohol can become more dangerous than we realize. After 60, your body isn't as good at processing alcohol, which means its harmful effects only get worse. One of the biggest risks? Alcohol makes it harder for your body to absorb essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. These are the building blocks your muscles and bones need to stay strong, and without them, your muscles weaken and bones become fragile. This increases the chance of fractures and falls, risks we can't afford to ignore. But that's not all. Alcohol also directly slows down muscle repair, meaning after any physical activity, your body takes longer to heal, leaving you with more pain, fatigue, and a higher chance of injury. Alcohol also causes dehydration, which tightens muscles and leads to those painful leg cramps. Add to that the strain on your liver, which is responsible for creating important compounds that help keep tissues healthy, and it's clear, drinking is taking a toll. Let's talk weight gain. Alcohol is loaded with empty calories that contribute to belly fat, even when consumed in moderation. Extra weight puts more pressure on your legs and joints, making it harder to get around and do the things you love. As you age, losing muscle mass naturally makes these issues worse, and before you know it, your mobility could be significantly impaired. Have you noticed how your body feels more tired and achy after a night of drinking? That's your muscles and joints crying out for help. Regular drinking can lead to chronic inflammation, which only makes the discomfort worse, reducing your energy and motivation to stay active. But here's the good news. You have the power to take control. In just a moment, Health Wisdom will reveal the 2 vital vitamins you may be missing that could be making your legs weaker. But first, consider the choice in front of you. A life full of movement and vitality, or one stuck in pain and weakness. The decision is yours. Processed meats. Processed meats, bacon, ham, sausages, are staples in many diets, especially for their convenience. But for older adults, they hide some serious threats to leg health. High in sodium and preservatives, these foods cause chronic inflammation that can seriously affect your joints, leading to constant discomfort in your legs, ankles, and knees. This inflammation is often the cause of that stiff, painful feeling you get when you wake up. The problem doesn't end there. Processed meats are packed with saturated fats, which reduce blood flow to your muscles and raise your cholesterol. Poor circulation means your leg muscles aren't getting the nutrients and oxygen they need to stay strong and heal properly. Over time, this leads to weakness in the legs, making it harder to do even the simplest tasks. On top of that, the preservatives in processed meats can build up toxins in your body, putting extra strain on your liver and kidneys, organs that are vital for filtering out those harmful substances. This only adds to the fatigue and heaviness in your legs. And, to make matters worse, these preservatives interfere with your body's ability to use glucose for energy, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish. You might be turning to processed meats for convenience, but at this stage in life, your health deserves better. Simple changes in your diet can make a huge difference. Try swapping bacon for avocado or olive oil, sausages for eggs, and ham for chicken breast. These small substitutions will help keep your legs light and strong, allowing you to enjoy more freedom in your daily life. It's a small trade-off for a longer, more active life. Between convenience and quality of life, which will you choose? Instant noodles, a hidden danger for your health. After 60 instant noodles may seem like the perfect quick meal, but there's something you need to know. They could be silently harming your body, especially after the age of 60. The long-term effects are concerning. These noodles are mostly made from refined flour and packed with chemical additives, ingredients that provide very little nutritional value. While they're high in calories, they lack the fiber, protein, and vitamins your muscles need to stay strong. Over time, this imbalance can lead to leg pain, swelling, and even difficulty walking. Here's the real kicker. Instant noodles are loaded with salt. A single serving can give you more than half your daily sodium limit. Too much salt causes fluid retention, making your legs swell and feel heavy. It also raises blood pressure, which restricts blood flow to your muscles. When your muscles aren't getting the nutrients they need, they weaken. You might notice that your legs tire more easily, and recovery from simple activities becomes slower. And let's not forget the chemicals in the flavor packets: preservatives, artificial colors, and MSG. These ingredients are linked to chronic inflammation, which can worsen joint pain and cause muscles to deteriorate. As inflammation takes hold, your daily life can become harder. Getting out of a chair, walking to the store, or even standing for too long. Plus, without enough fiber, your body's metabolism slows down. Instant noodles cause your blood sugar to spike, throwing off insulin balance, which makes it harder for your muscles to get the energy they need. A lack of proper muscle energy can turn a simple walk into a tiring struggle. Industrially made cakes, the sweet poison for your legs. Now let's talk about something we all love: cakes. But not just any cake. Those store-bought industrial cakes that smell like youth and taste like joy. What you might not realize is that these cakes can seriously harm your legs, especially as you get older. Filled with processed sugars, hydrogenated fats, and synthetic preservatives, these cakes disrupt your metabolism and irritate your body in ways you might not expect. The sugar in these cakes throws off your insulin levels, contributing to weight gain and creating an environment where muscle strength can't be preserved. But it doesn't stop there. The trans fats used to make cakes tastier and longer lasting are a major problem. They lower good cholesterol while raising bad cholesterol, compromising blood flow to your muscles. Without proper circulation, your muscles start to weaken and lose their tone. Over time, this can lead to stiff joints and difficulty moving. And here's the scary part. These cakes are often packed with emulsifiers, stabilizers, and dyes, which can trigger inflammation in your joints. This inflammation leads to increased discomfort and reduced mobility, pushing you into a cycle of inactivity that makes your muscles weaker. What's worse is that these cakes are empty calories. While they're loaded with sugar, they're almost completely devoid of essential nutrients like protein, calcium, and magnesium. Nutrients that are crucial for keeping your muscles and bones strong. Think of it like trying to run your car on cheap, low-quality fuel. Your muscles are the engine, and they're not going to work as well. We all love convenience, but we can make a better choice. Making homemade cakes with whole grains, fruits, and natural oils is just as easy, and can help your muscles stay firmer and stronger. By taking small steps to change your diet, you're setting yourself up for a better future. Your muscles will thank you for it, and so will your joints. Ultra-processed cheeses, a hidden danger for your legs after 60. We all love a tasty cheese slice or a dollop of creamy spread on our sandwiches. But did you know that ultra-processed cheeses can be a big threat to your leg health after the age of 60? While they might seem like a convenient treat, they come with some serious risks. These cheeses, like processed slices, spreads, and melted varieties, are loaded with sodium and saturated fats, two things that can seriously damage your muscles and circulation. Here's what happens. Sodium causes your body to hold on to extra fluid, which raises your blood pressure, while saturated fat weakens your blood vessels and reduces circulation. Over time, your legs start to feel bloated, heavy, and uncomfortable. But that's not all. These cheeses often have added preservatives and phosphates, which mess with your body's mineral balance, especially calcium and magnesium, which are essential for muscle health and bone strength. When your body can't absorb these minerals properly, you'll feel it in your legs first. Muscle fatigue, joint discomfort, and those painful nighttime cramps. And the worst part? These cheeses are low in quality protein, which means your muscles don't get the nutrients they need to stay strong. Without proper protein, you're setting yourself up for muscle loss, which leads to functional decline as you age. Do you ever feel like your body's just not as energized after eating processed foods? That's because they are depleting your minerals and causing inflammation. Over time, this leads to weaker bones and less strength in your muscles, making even short walks feel like a challenge. It all starts with that slice of cheese. But here's the good news. You can take control by choosing fresher, less processed cheeses like ricotta, cottage cheese, or farmer's cheese. These will keep you feeling stronger and more energized. And trust me, we're just getting started. Stay tuned because I'm about to share the 2 worst vitamins for your legs in the next part of this video. You won't want to miss it. Industrial ice creams, a sweet treat with a bitter price for your legs. On a hot day, nothing beats the satisfaction of indulging in a creamy, sweet ice cream, right? But here's the truth. Industrial ice creams can be devastating for your legs after the age of 60. These treats, while delicious, are packed with saturated fats and refined sugars, which lead to inflammation and blood sugar spikes. This causes a dangerous imbalance in your energy levels, leaving your legs feeling weak and heavy. But it doesn't stop there. This ice cream also hinders your circulation. The saturated fat in these desserts damages your cardiovascular system, making it harder for oxygenated blood to reach your legs. This can result in numbness, tingling, and even persistent cramps. Over time, poor circulation leads to muscle weakening, mobility loss, and a higher risk of falls. What's even worse, we think we're just treating ourselves. But industrial ice creams are packed with artificial additives like colors, emulsifiers, and thickeners that aggravate inflammation in your muscles and joints. This silent, ongoing damage can affect your body's ability to absorb vital nutrients needed for muscle repair and strength. Without these nutrients, your muscles will keep weakening, making you feel even more tired and painful. And don't be fooled by the sweetness. These ice creams offer empty calories, meaning they won't help build muscle or nourish your joints. Instead, they just contribute to fatigue and muscle decline. Every scoop robs your body of the chance to rebuild and strengthen itself. If you want to keep your legs strong and pain-free, it's time to rethink that bowl of ice cream. Choose healthier, more natural alternatives and start giving your body the real nutrition it needs. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your leg health. Milk chocolate. It's a sweet treat that many of us enjoy, whether as a dessert or a little midday pick-me-up. But here's something you might not know. Regularly indulging in milk chocolate could have a big impact on your legs, especially if you're over 60. Milk chocolate is packed with sugar and unhealthy fats, which can cause inflammation in your joints and muscles. This overload on your body's system contributes to muscle weakness over time. And the low cocoa content, that's a problem too. Cocoa, as you may know, is rich in antioxidants that are good for your health. But when chocolate has little to no cocoa, and is loaded with artificial ingredients, preservatives, and sweeteners. It's just not helping you at all. These artificial chemicals, they harm your liver, pancreas, and even interfere with your body's ability to absorb the nutrients your muscles need. As a result, your legs feel tired, stiff, and weak. The sugar in milk chocolate causes your blood sugar to spike and crash, depleting your muscles of energy. This is especially hard for those already struggling to keep muscle mass. It's a dangerous cycle that leaves your legs vulnerable to aches and fatigue. But don't worry, there's hope. High cocoa chocolates are packed with antioxidants and flavonoids that improve circulation and muscle health. When enjoyed in moderation, these treats can actually boost your vascular health. The key is choosing the right chocolate and eating it with balance. That's your power to protect your legs and keep moving. Canned foods. While convenient, canned foods come with hidden dangers that could affect your legs and mobility as you age. These cans are often packed with preservatives, artificial colors, and excessive salt, all of which can lead to serious inflammation, hurting your muscles and blood vessels. Eating canned foods regularly can prevent muscle regeneration and even reduce oxygen flow to your muscles. The high salt content also leads to fluid retention, which could make your legs feel heavy and sore. This swelling isn't just uncomfortable, it can also signal poor circulation and other health issues, especially if you have high blood pressure, which is common after age 60. But that's not all. Canned foods often lose most of their nutritional value during processing. What's left behind is a diet low in essential vitamins and minerals but full of toxins. Your body has to work harder to get rid of these, and this extra strain drains your energy and weakens your muscles. If you're feeling tired or struggling with leg weakness, these foods might be part of the problem. There's also aluminum to consider. Some cans release small amounts of aluminum into your food. Over time, this can build up in your system, potentially harming your nervous system and muscle function. This increases the risk of falls, instability, and weakness, and those are risks you don't want to take. So what can you do? The best step is to cut back on canned foods and opt for fresh, frozen, or naturally preserved alternatives. Cooking with real ingredients, free from synthetic additives, will give you an almost instant boost to your energy and well-being. The choice to eat healthier not only protects your legs, but also helps you stay independent, mobile, and in control of your health as time goes on. And remember, if you thought processed foods were the only threat to your legs, you're in for a surprise. Soon, Health Wisdom will reveal 2 vitamins that are more dangerous to your muscles than you realize. Stay tuned. The truth might shock you. Snacks you might think are harmless, like filled cookies and processed treats, could be secretly sabotaging your leg strength, especially after the age of 60. These foods are packed with artificial chemicals, dyes, preservatives, and flavor enhancers that stress out your body. They don't just upset your stomach, they overwork organs like your liver and kidneys, which disrupt the flow of blood and nutrients to your muscles. And here's the real kicker. They're loaded with calories but empty of the good stuff your body needs. As we get older, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as easily, so eating these empty calories is even more dangerous. Instead of fueling your muscles, they contribute to muscle loss. But it gets worse. These snacks are also full of unhealthy fats, sugar, and salt, ingredients that speed up muscle decline. Trans fats in particular are a huge problem. These synthetic fats block blood flow, preventing oxygen and nutrients from reaching your muscles, especially in your legs. Without proper circulation, your legs become weak, swollen, and tired. Over time, you'll notice discomfort, difficulty walking, and even more serious issues like varicose veins and chronic pain. All this from a few cookies? Yes. And that's not all. These snacks spike your blood sugar only to have it drop again, leading to more hunger and a cycle of overeating. Your body ends up craving more food, and the process weakens your muscles and promotes weight gain. The longer you depend on these processed snacks, the more your legs will suffer. But here's the good news. By swapping these unhealthy snacks for natural alternatives, you can start reversing the damage. Simple changes can make a world of difference for your health and your legs. At Health Wisdom, we're here to guide you to better choices. Choices that can change your life. Don't miss out. Subscribe now for more health tips that truly make a difference. Now let's tackle the next paragraph in the same way. Monosodium glutamate, MSG. It's lurking in all kinds of processed foods, from instant noodles and ready-made seasonings to frozen meals. While it may make food taste better, the consequences for your muscles, especially your legs, are far from tasty. For those over 60, MSG can disrupt the signals between your nerves and muscles, leading to aches, stiffness, and even tremors in your legs. If you already feel tired or heavy in your legs, MSG could be the culprit. But the dangers don't stop there. As you age, your body becomes more sensitive to chemicals like MSG, and the damage they do to your nerves adds up over time. MSG also causes inflammation, which affects your joints, muscles, and blood vessels, leading to poor circulation and even more leg weakness. The more MSG you consume, the more your leg muscles will struggle to function, making even the simple tasks like climbing stairs feel like a challenge. What's worse? Many foods with MSG are also packed with salt, which worsens fluid retention and leg swelling. It's a dangerous cycle that can slowly steal your independence. But here's the silver lining. By choosing natural seasonings like garlic, lemon, or fresh herbs, instead of those chemical-laden alternatives, you can help protect your muscles and joints from further harm. At Health Wisdom, we're here to help you break free from the grip of MSG and other harmful additives. Stay tuned for more tips that could help save your legs and your health. Subscribe now and take control of your well-being. Excess vitamin A silent threat to your health. Vitamin A is vital for your health. It keeps your vision sharp, boosts immunity, and supports skin health. But did you know that too much of this essential vitamin can lead to serious health issues, especially as we get older? If you're over 60, your body doesn't handle excess vitamin A like it used to. It can build up in your liver and joints, leading to discomfort and even muscle pain. You might experience aching legs and a sore back, symptoms that can be mistaken for other issues like joint pain or a bad back. But there's more to it. The pain isn't just from inflammation. Muscle weakness and trouble with everyday tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair can occur. Fatigue, muscle spasms, and cramps in your legs can make simple movements feel like a struggle. Excess vitamin A also blocks your body from absorbing important minerals like calcium and magnesium, making it even harder for your muscles to work properly. And did you know that too much vitamin A can weaken your bones? Bone demineralization makes your bones more fragile, and you could be at a higher risk for fractures, especially in your legs and hips. For those with osteoporosis, the consequences can be devastating. So if you're considering taking vitamin A supplements, do so under a doctor's guidance. Trust me, a balanced diet is usually all you need. Be careful with supplements. Sometimes they do more harm than good. Excess vitamin D. The hidden danger to your mobility. Vitamin D is commonly recommended for bone health, especially as we age. But did you know that too much of this vitamin can hurt you just as much as not having enough? Many people don't realize the risk of overdoing vitamin D, which can lead to muscle pain, weakness, and loss of coordination, especially in your legs. Unlike most vitamins, vitamin D doesn't leave your body easily. It's fat-soluble, which means it builds up over time in your tissues. When there's too much, it raises your blood calcium levels, a condition called hypercalcemia, which can cause your legs to stiffen, burn, cramp, and hurt. Excess vitamin D can also cause calcification, the hardening of muscles and tendons, making it harder to move freely. What should protect you is now restricting you. This can be especially dangerous if you're taking large amounts of vitamin D without checking with your doctor. High doses can even damage your kidneys, which play a crucial role in keeping your minerals in balance. This could set off a dangerous cycle. More vitamin D leads to more calcium, weaker kidneys, and more muscle problems. If you're taking vitamin D supplements, consult your doctor and get the right test to make sure you're not at risk. Remember, too much of a good thing can be just as harmful as too little. And when it comes to your legs, the consequences could be a loss of independence. Take control of your health today. If you want to stay healthier and maintain your quality of life, be sure to subscribe to Health Wisdom. We're here to help you make better choices for your health and well-being. Don't miss our next video where we share the 3 essential vitamins every diabetic should take. Simply click on the video now to learn more. We've got your back.